Our next guest has made a career of hilariously insulting and some of the biggest names, including Donald Trump, Pamela Anderson, and the greatest roast of all time, Tom Brady.
Oof. Yeah, now Jeff is sharing a different side, making his Broadway debut with a one-man show called Take Banana for the Ride. Please welcome the Roastmaster General, Jeff Ross.
Yes.
Hi, Alexa.
Hello.
Nice to see you.
Nice
I'll
to
take
see you.
it. Thank you.
Hello.
Hey, man. Thank you, brother.
Come sit, please.
Good morning, everyone.
Enjoy the hardest couch ever. Ow!
Yes, yeah, I know.
What's going on?
Newark's own Jersey boy.
Newark, baby.
What's that? Do you live around here? Do you live West Coast?
I live down in Greenwich Village.
You live in the village?
Yeah.
Nice.
Do you get
I'm
back
bi-coastal.
Do you get back to Jersey a lot?
Yeah, of course.
Do you have a place in Jersey you like to go?
I like to go down the shore.
Yeah.
I like to go to my cousin's house.
Me too.
That's about it.
Is there good food there?
Always good food.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
My
a good place
cousin
to be.
Rona and my cousin Aaron always make delicious food in Jersey.
How about
Love
your
it.
sister? Does she make good food too?
She's a terrible cook. She came to visit because I talk about her in the play.
Oh, nice.
So this is our family week to get the show going on Broadway.
So awesome,
I
man.
hope you guys come.
I'd love to. I don't get out
Yes.
much, but I would definitely come to see this show.
You can find a babysitter for the night.
I will.
Yes.
You gotta come.
Yeah.
You're already dressed for Broadway.
I know.
It's amazing.
Listen, I'll just slide right on over.
And he's dressed like a roadie for the show.
Right, that's right. I sneak back and forth. I help. When we were out there before with Coco, and I said, roast Coco, roast Coco. Do people do that all the time? It's like, here's my wife, roast her
Oh
quick.
no, I'll be walking to the airport and somebody will be like, my brother just got out of jail, make fun of him. I'm just like, I don't know.
I'm off the clock, please.
Oh,
No, it's
man.
fine. I love it. I've been making fun of people in the audience, at the show, and outside the show, and roasting's my life.
I feel like that's a gift that you're born with.
There's definitely half and half. I was born with it, but getting picked on as a kid helped toughen me up and gave me like that thing. I could take it, but I could dish it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a good self-defense against bullies.
Yep, you beat them to the punch.
Exactly.
Literally.
Yeah.
So you were influenced. Your uncle Mean Murray was the first one to like jab at you a little bit.
Yeah.
And how long was he? He lived to like in his 90s. I read.
Oh no, he made fun of me for my buck teeth my whole childhood, and then I grew up, and I realized he was giving me thick skin, preparing me for real life, and I got my revenge on his 90th birthday.
Oh.
The whole family, we got together in Jersey and we roasted him.
Oh, that's amazing.
I said, Uncle Murray's planning a big trip soon to that vase on top of the mantle.
But he got to see you succeed.
He did. He was the best, Mean Murray.
That's awesome,
The
man.
whole show is family stories. And
Yeah.
if you like irreverent jokes and beautiful family stories, you'll have a good time.
Where did the name come from?
Take a banana for the ride. My Pop Jack. I lived with him when I was a beginning comedian, and I would take him to his doctor appointments all day, and then at night I'd come into New York and do comedy, and he'd always give me bus fare and a banana. He'd say, take a banana for the ride.
Oh, I love that.
Which is an old man's, tough guy's way of saying I love you.
Yeah. Making sure you're fed and you got your transportation.
And you never know. There could be an emergency. There could be traffic at the Holland Tunnel. So I
there's
always
always
have
traffic
a
at
banana.
It's better than a Pop-Tart.
Exactly.
So I love this because, you see a lot of people. Do you find that the people that roast the most severely are the kindest souls, have like the sweet? Because like you forget the fact that you just, like eviscerate people.
Yeah.
You're like one of the most beloved, like with your peers, Sarah Silverman, all those people, you're the most beloved comedian. Like you have a great group of friends. Stamos.
Thank you. That's my tribe. The comedians are my tribe. And I only roast the ones I love. I don't pick on people unless they volunteer usually.
Is that what happens at your shows?
That's what happens.
So
they have to stand up.
Stop.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no, yeah.
Do you have
appreciate
anything in the
that.
chamber, or are you're improv all the way?
Oh, I always have a few in the chamber. You got to be ready for anything, right? Just like Pop Jack said, be ready for anything.
Yeah.
Bring a banana. So I always have a few jokes in my head. You never know.
You never know.
Who's in the audience that you're at this particular Broadway show? Like, do you is it like a certain, like, is it like women? Is it like just bros? Like, who's usually watching it?
It's funny, like the matinees, I see an older crowd, but they're super smart and super fun. Saturday night it was packed, and I had a lot of teenagers with their dads.
Oh,
like
no
father,
way.
son,
I love
roast
that.
fans came out. So I think I'm learning what the audience is. We're only a few previews in, so we'll be here for the rest of the summer. I've always wanted to do a Broadway show as a working actor, 8 shows a week. I kind of love it.
It's awesome.
Did you think you'd ever end up on Broadway?
No. It
That's
was
so
a
cool.
dream,
Yeah.
but more like the impossible dream since I don't really sing or dance.
Yeah.
So my jokes have to be better than singing and dancing. And I think we really got something. We have a beautiful set. The whole show's very elevated for a Broadway expectation.
I think there's enough singing and dancing on Broadway. I like this. These are the
It's
shows
different.
I prefer. Like, people don't normally get up and start singing and dancing. Like, it's nice to hear a guy on a stage talk about his life. And your life has been, I mean, you've had health issues, you've had all kinds of stuff. Do you get emotional on stage ever?
That's a good question. I didn't think I would, because I don't really get emotional in real life, but I tell some of these stories about my family and my life experiences, and I'm channeling it into something healing, and I do crack up sometimes. I get emotional. There's a story about my dogs. Dog lovers love the show, and I get a little weepy sometimes.
What kind of dog do you have?
I have a German Shepherd.
Oh, is it a guard dog or is it a mush?
She's both.
Yeah.
She's mush with me, and then a guard dog for you.
I feel like that's like you, though. That's like a metaphor for you. You have that, you have that sharp side.
Ben, I like that. You're good. You sized her up.
Yeah.
And she comes out at the end for a curtain call.
Oh, stop
It's like
it.
Annie. Yeah. Except I play the bald guy and the orphan.
I was going to say, you could be Daddy Warbucks.
Yul Brynner.
Totally.
Yeah. I used to love going to see Yul Brynner on Broadway, The King and I.
Oh, yeah.
My Aunt Bess used to take us to Broadway shows, and that's kind of what inspired me to want to do this.
You saw Jackie Mason.
So-
Jackie
Yeah,
Mason's
of course.
a big inspiration for you, man.
Yeah.
You know what to say about Jackie Mason?
What?
Milton Berle.
Oh, really? Big guys?
Big personality.
Take a banana for the ride, folks.
That's what it's called. Jeff, thank you so much, man.
This
Seriously,
is so cool. Thanks for getting the word out.
It was an honor
I hope
having
you come to the show.
Absolutely.
Thank
I'm going to
you.
make Ben. I'm going to drag him.
I'm going. I'm taking my wife.
Come on.
Take a Banana for the Ride, playing at the Nederlander Theater. Go to jeffrossbroadway.com for tickets. There it is on the screen. Do yourself a favor and be a part of this man, because be a part of this man. Wow, that's a really interesting thing to say to somebody.
Part of the journey, baby.
Just hug him.